Dwight Howard had one of the best games of his career last night, 32 points and 30 rebounds in a win over the Nets. Dwight became the first player with a 30-30 game since Kevin Love in 2010, and only the second guy to do it in the last 35 years. Shannon, how impressive was Dwight last night?
It's very impressive. And that's what frustrates people even more, and that's what makes me even more upset with Dwight, because you see what he's capable of, Skip Bayless. Dwight Howard for his career should be somewhere around a 20, 22 point a night, 15 rebound guy. He's 17 and 12. And for a guy like Dwight, the points are hardest. The rebounds should be easy to him, Skip. He's the second most athletic big man to ever play that position.
Yep.
Only Wilt Chamberlain had more God-given natural ability than Dwight Howard.
Yep.
Because only Wilt could run and jump like Dwight could.
That's true.
And for him not to, and granted, think about it. It's only been done twice in the last 35 years. So that lets you know how hard it is. To put it in context, Wilt Chamberlain had 124, 30 games. So we
that's ridiculous.
We just send him to the side.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, just send him to the side. And let's just go, let's just start with Kareem and come forward.
Okay.
Skip, he had more God-given ability than Kareem. I don't know if he applied.
Not as tall.
No, not as tall.
Dwight's only
6'10". Yeah, 6'10". But Skip, look at the way this young man's built, and the way he can get up and down the court, and the way he can bounce.
Ever been better shoulders?
No.
Nope.
No. Only old King James got shoulders like that.
No, but he had not quite.
But see, King James shoulders are made for holding up franchises.
Oh.
Yeah. When you got the weight of the world on your back, Skip, you get tall or they break you down. They say a straw broke the camel's back.
Well, Dwight's team eliminated LeBron's team that year that Dwight got to the Kobe final.
Yeah, he did. He did. Caught LeBron on a bad team, but that's okay, you know.
So those shoulders wouldn't quite bear up on it.
And he won 66 games that year also when he beat LeBron. But Skip, that's what makes you so upset with Dwight. You see what he's capable of doing on occasion. And there have been flashes in the 2020 game. Skip, there's no question in my mind. Dwight Howard should be averaging 20 points a night. Even at this juncture of his career, Dwight Howard should legitimately be a 20-point-a-night scorer.
I agree.
And 10 and 12, 15 rebounds a night. That's what he should have been for his entire career. And that's what makes you frustrated with him. Because you know what he could have been given his athletic ability. And I just don't think he cared enough. I don't think he worked hard enough on his game.
I agree. It's almost some Des Bryant, except Dwight has played at a higher level.
Yes.
Well, Des did have that. He had some seasons, 2014. But you're right. Last night was another indictment of what Dwight has not done in he's 32 years of age now. Let's keep it in some perspective. Last night, for reasons I can't explain, I can't figure, Brooklyn did not play a player over 6 feet 8 inches tall. So Dwight's 6'10", but he plays like he's 7 feet tall.
Right.
So if you don't play anybody over 6'8", and Mozgov is healthy and active, and you don't play him a single minute, and Jahlil Okafor is sitting on the bench, and he's healthy and active and available, and you don't play him a single minute, I don't know what you're doing. So you got a bunch of 6'8" guys trying to defend him. Didn't he do what he probably should have done?
Right.
Okay.
And Brooklyn had a 23-point lead, Skip, so it's not like he's padding his stats. They need those He had 11 offensive rebounds? So they needed every one of them to come back from 23 down.
They did. And in the second half alone, Dwight had 28 points and 20 rebounds. What a half. Wow. That's
So what they tell you he's doing in the first half?
I don't know.
Bull jiving.
Bull jiving. Didn't care. And then all of a sudden he said, wait a second.
So
I got this. Right?
So he had 4. So in the first half, he had 4 points and 2 rebounds. Skip?
I believe that's correct. Is that
Maybe
right?
that's why Howard needs to stop playing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well,
I mean, that God-given ability, nobody can. And Skip, he can bound multiple times. Normally, big men can't get up and down on multiple shots. He'll block a shot, throw it out, they shoot again, he block it again, then go grab the rebound. Because you saw last night, he put the ball up, it get tipped, he go get it again, and the next thing you know, he dunking it in the basket.
And just for the record, Brooklyn, whose pick is owned by Cleveland.
I like it.
The Nets are counting the days to summer vacation, right?
Yeah,
you have to figure they are. And the Charlotte, what are they now, Hornets, they're probably counting days to summer vacation too, even though they haven't been officially eliminated. They almost certainly will not even make the Eastern Conference playoffs with Dwight Howard in the middle, right?
And Kemba.
And by the way, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, my favorite all-time player in any sport, as the owner and operator of the Charlotte franchise, He's been there 12 years now, and they've made the playoffs 3 times in 12 years. That's pretty pathetic, right? And they have yet to win a single playoff series. So the player, the player who owned the postseason, who dominated the postseason as the owner and operator of the Charlotte franchise, they can't even win a playoff series. They're 3-12 in the postseason, haven't won it.
Skip, when you're that great,
Yep.
how do you pick a player? Because you're going to compare every player to you. So you might as well just reach in a hat and pull something out. Now, the mistake that happens is that if he'd have been first and could have got Anthony Davis instead of Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
That was a big drop-off.
So Anthony Davis in the East.
That's true.
Now you got a different set of rules to go by.
I hear you. I agree. But now Michael's even reaching back into his North Carolina past. You're a big Tar Heel fan. And he's Mitch Kupchak now. He's going to try another GM, another basketball mind.
But you can't keep recycling these guys every year and a half, 2 years. Skip, you just can't. You got to trust someone and let them try and build you a foundation. But if every other year you're changing GMs, I don't get how you think that's going to help you ultimately get to where you need to be.
I don't know, but it was Michael Jordan who said, "Let's try Dwight Howard." Because what? What evidence do you have that he's going to lift you even into the Eastern Conference playoffs? Not a lot, because Dwight went to Kobe, and Kobe did not like it, right?
Yeah, see, the thing was that I don't think Kobe would have minded the fun-loving, the joking around, but once you hit the court, because that was Shaq. Shaq was rapping, Shaq was dancing, Shaq was breakdancing, but when Shaq got on the court,
Killer.
Shaq was taking backboards down on people's heads.
Absolute killer.
And that's what Kobe wanted Dwight, but Skip, that's a lot. I mean, for me, I never thought that would work because you look at the long line of centers of what Dwight is following. You go back to Mike in Minneapolis, and you come to Kareem, and then you come to Shaq. I mean, Chamberlain. That's what you got. That's the succession that you got. You don't want that.
And then Dwight went to James Harden, and it went nowhere, right?
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to be there. This is James and I. And then James just realized, man, dude, look at this. 2015 is what he's 2015 and 5. What he should.
By the way, I was doing a live show in Houston as the news was breaking that it looked like Dwight was coming to the Rockets.
Yes.
And so they're all Houstonians and big Rocket fans.
Yeah.
And the whole place just booed their guts out about Dwight Howard coming. They were not happy with it. They saw what happened with Kobe. They knew what probably would happen in Houston. And he became pariah in Houston. They were not happy with him.
I mean, what you think they think about him in L.A.?
Well, there you go.
Well, he's a pariah in Orlando.
Yeah, I know.
The place that loved, and that's what he should have done.
But he was the biggest fish in that smaller pond.
And he should have stayed.
And I think he really loved it there.
He did.
Money, money, money is the root of all evil and will not buy you happiness, right?
Yeah, rent it for a little while.
Well, maybe a little while.
I'll be sad on the bus.
Yeah. Dwight's made his
as long as I got a roll.
What's he up to? Like $128 million he's made in his career.
That's it.
I don't know. I forget what it is. That's probably.
But he should have stayed in Orlando, Skip, and maybe he was trying to chart the Shaq path, come out to L.A. and do Disney movies and get into whatever. But Orlando was the perfect place for him. There were some expectations, but when you go join Kobe, what's the expectation? Title. And you go join James Harden.
Yeah.
Titles in Orlando, okay. If he can get to the Eastern Conference Finals, everybody knows with LeBron and D Wade them in Miami, and LeBron going back to Cleveland, it's going to be tough. But when you go join Kobe, you know what the expectations are.
Yeah, and when was Dwight happiest? When he was a Laker, shooting half-court hook shots in the pregame
with a backpack on.
Yeah.
And stop saying it ain't money that's the root of all evil.
Well, what is
it's the lack of money.
Oh, that's what the Bible says, actually.
Well, I got a mega church. They call Joy.
Oh, you got one?
Do you have a
Creflo No Dollars? What they call me?
You have a Shannon version of the Bible?
Yeah. You know the church's motto, Skip? Don't put change in the collection plate. God don't like noise.
Oh.
Yeah. Unless it's a money counter.
Really?
Did the Cavs make a statement against the Raptors last night? We'll discuss that with Chris Broussard next.